Hey guys, it's Anvesh here from Red Eyes Marketing, and today I have an amazing product for you. And when I say amazing, I really mean it. Now remember, Let's Reach, the product I actually recommended and promoted really hard. Many of you actually took me up on that offer. A lot of you guys absolutely loved it, and a lot of you are actually using it even now, and I'm receiving so many emails and stuff like that. So when these kind of products come into the marketplace, I really get excited, especially when it is available for a very special launch price. Okay, now remember the Let's Reach software, it was like $550 per month. You were getting it only for a one-time fee, right? Now there is something which is even better this time. Okay, now my buddy Sean Donahoe, he has been working on this platform since like a lot of time. Okay, I've personally been hearing about it since past couple of months now. Okay, and he has beta testers who are absolutely crushing it using this platform of his. And the coolest part is it is not a monthly or a recurring pricing structure. It is not a recurring or monthly pricing structure. And you know about Shopify, you know about 3D cart Volusion, probably you've heard of them, right? And these are some really amazing platforms that absolutely allow you to grow and scale your e-commerce business. The problem here is they are very expensive. Okay, you have to keep paying them per month. Okay, and for every single thing you need to actually pay. There are so many features in there, but what you actually get for $197 or $297 a month, that is really some basic features. But if you want features like one-click upsells and all of the cool stuff that savvy marketers just like you and me really want in their business, you need to shell out a lot of extra cash, and even that is recurring. But think about it. What if you get something which is not only like Shopify or other e-commerce platform out there, but even much better than them, and you get that for a one-time fee? That's right. That's right. This is what Sean actually has for you guys, and it's called sellocity. Now, as usual, I have put together an amazing bonus package, which is right here on the page. But what is not here on the page, like two amazing bonuses. Okay, now I'm gonna release an amazing software. We've been working on this software since the past 3 months now, and the code name of the software right now is Moby Beast. And if you take me up on this offer, if you grab sellocity through my link today, all right, I'm gonna actually give you the entire funnel worth $697 when it actually goes live. Remember, I did the same thing back in October when I promised you guys that, not October, I'm sorry, back in September, when I promised you guys that you'll be getting Viral Mobilio, my software, for free, the entire funnel, and many of you actually got that, right? So that's exactly what's going to happen again with Mobile Beast. All right, we're going to release it in January, and whoever buys in a sellocity through my link, and they'll not only get the amazing bonuses that I'm already offering right here on the page, which are absolutely unique, by the way, and very well knit and goes hand in hand with sellocity. You'll also get this amazing bonus. Plus, if you grab one of the upsells, I'm gonna give you my time, or 90 minutes of my time just for you. We can talk about email marketing, we can talk about e-commerce, we can talk about affiliate marketing, we can talk about product launches, we can talk about almost anything related to marketing except for SEO, because that is not really my area. So, but apart from that, really anything. So go ahead and check out the page and all my bonuses and everything that sellocity actually does for you. And I'm going to invite Sean so that he can explain you more about the product. And just go ahead and take a look around and check out the video, check out the bonuses, hit the buy now button. Either do it now, either do it after checking out the video, but either way, make sure you take action, because this is very important. This is one of those that if you miss, you're not really going to get it back for this price point ever. Okay, and this is one of those really high-end software. This is something which is not just a software but an entire company. All right, these guys are building around it. So yeah, go ahead, take the right decision. Over to Sean Donahoe now.
Would you want to be the one who turns their back on a $2.3 trillion gold mine? You see, the easiest and smartest money to be made out there today is through e-commerce. You don't have to make anything, you don't have to own any goods, you don't have to see, touch or ship anything yourself if you don't want to, and you can still make money. How much easier does it get than that? Well, unfortunately, until today, there's just been one problem, one big problem. If you wanted to own and run an e-commerce store, you had to pay for and build it upon a third-party platform, and you had to keep on paying and paying. See, these third-party e-commerce platforms are amazingly greedy. They charge you extortionate monthly fees just for you to have the store, with nothing more than the most basic features and functionality. And if you want improved functionality and special features to help you get customers, well, your monthly bill goes up with every single app or add-on. This is where the dark road has led. E-commerce entrepreneurs crippled by high costs of store overheads just as they're barely even getting started with their business, in the hole before they even had a chance to make a profit. And all that money, that global e-commerce gold mine that's set to be worth a whopping $2.3 trillion by the end of 2017, that huge mountain of cash that you could be getting your hands on, at least some of, these greedy third-party platforms have tried to take it all away. That problem, the third-party e-commerce platforms making it nearly impossible for the little guy to get their business off the ground, really got to me. That's why I decided to do something about it. Hi, I'm Sean Donahoe, and just a few years ago, I owned one of the largest art stores on the internet. We stocked over 3 million products and consistently turned over 7 figures a year in revenue. Since then, I've taught thousands of people all around the world how to start their own profitable e-commerce businesses, and I've personally consulted with multi-billion-dollar corporations and e-commerce giants like Walmart, HP, Compaq, Kroger, and Costco. And in this video, you're going to discover how you can take advantage of the inevitable revolution that's happening in the world of e-commerce, and how to build or scale your own e-commerce business to the 7-figure level. You see, I knew with my experience that I could create a much better e-commerce solution for everyone, and that's why I'm proud to introduce sellocity, the smart commerce platform. And with sellocity, we've not only taken on the big boys, we've beaten them at their own game. If you're new to e-commerce, you'll be in the driver's seat right away with your new business. You'll avoid all of the pitfalls everyone fell into with trusting the third-party platforms and be in full control of your store. Best of all, your cash flow will be instantly under your own control from the get-go. You'll never have to pay those weekly ongoing fees month after month. And with sellocity, we've made e-commerce the easiest and most profitable business to get into. You finally have a real chance of success with sellocity, as you'll be given the very best possible start. And we'll be getting into all of the details shortly, so stay with me here. Now, if you're already an experienced e-commerce store owner, let me just say that you're going to love what you discover here. It's time for you to leap to the forefront of the e-commerce revolution and benefit from the genuine smart commerce functionality with sellocity. So stay tuned, because I promise you, you'll be astonished by all the insights, abilities, and time-saving results sellocity gives you to drive more sales, increase your average transaction value, and take your profits and business to the next level. But before I get into all that amazingly cool stuff, and whether you're a new or experienced e-commerce seller, I want to warn you that this very special offer for the sellocity Smart Commerce Package is only available for a very limited time. Your chance to get the charter access to sellocity is only open for the next few days, and the cart closes on November 24th. After that, you won't be able to get sellocity at this incredibly low one-time investment ever again. So I caution you to listen closely to what I have to share about the potential of profit available to you in e-commerce, the power and value of owning your own shop and platform, and the truly incredible things sellocity unlocks for you to be able to do in funnels and conversion. Now, are you ready for a shocker? By 2020, global e-commerce will be worth $4.1 trillion. This is a huge opportunity for smart entrepreneurs just like you. That is an undeniable fact, but until now, maybe you felt it was out of your reach. Well, let me remind you of the facts about e-commerce and selling through stores online. You don't have to make anything yourself. You don't have to stock any products, and with smart commerce through Sellocity, you don't have to see, touch, or ship anything yourself, unless of course you absolutely want to. Plus, and this is a huge plus, with Sellocity, you never have to pay those ballooning ongoing fees that the third-party platforms will hit you with again and again. You'll have the opportunity to make a profit from the very beginning. So even as a brand new e-commerce business owner, you can get your share of this multi-trillion-dollar industry. Now let me share with you a little about how you're going to do it with Sellocity. Did you know that the average American consumer spends $1,800 a year online? It's true. And what is more is that number is rising, and it's rising very fast. That totals $392 billion spent by US consumers alone just this year. That's up 45% from 2015. And I'm here to tell you with absolute certainty, you can get a piece of that. Our research has shown that increased engagement with online buyers through Sellocity can drive 44% more revenue, raising the average order value to $373. That's how you can get your hands on a slice of that massive $2.3 trillion e-commerce pie today by using the predictive analysis and customer engagement tools Sellocity brings to you. You can do it in realistic chunks of money that come to you through Sellocity's deep user insights from real-time analytics. Plus, we integrate with the best e-commerce tracking systems like Facebook, Google AdWords, Twitter, GoSquared, Woopra, and very soon, Trackify, Kissmetrics, and Crazy Egg. You can't do all that by throwing your money down the drain every month for access to a greedy third-party e-commerce platform that isn't backed by a human being and doesn't care if you win or fail. But you can win in e-commerce with Sellocity, an alternative to the high fees and struggles with functionality from third-party platforms. This inevitable revolution in e-commerce has begun. Store owners are desperately searching for, and they want, smart commerce. So you may be wondering, what exactly is smart commerce? Well, smart commerce simply means create a better experience, make e-commerce adaptive, remove the barriers to buy, make e-commerce easier, create data-driven decisions, which leads to a dramatically improved customer engagement and drastically increased growth and profits for you. Now, while the old third-party platforms, if they thought about any of these needs at all as they meandered through their slow dinosaur work, haphazardly adding on a random function here and there and made you pay for it, we've built all of these features right into the core of Sellocity. So you could have them from the outset with no extra fees. All the cutting edge functionality you need to succeed with e-commerce. With audience insights, you'll be able to track every lead, every conversion, bounce and action. You'll be able to identify conversion bottlenecks and get your finger on the pulse of user behavior, gaining clarity on a few small quick changes that could boost your e-commerce profits by 73% or more. Not only that, adaptive behavioral marketing through exciting abilities like retargeting, personalized emails, and text message updates all boost profits, encouraging them to interact, return to your store, and actually buy more. Now, I'm going to go into a bit more depth on just a handful of the amazing features Sellocity brings to you. But before I do, let me say that if you are an experienced e-commerce store owner, get ready to be blown away. And if you're only now considering getting a piece of this e-commerce pie, let me assure you that none of these things are overly complicated and they're all ready to go 100% automatically. Also, if you can click a checkbox, you already have the skills you need to master Sellocity. So be confident. A whole world of e-commerce buyers and their money is waiting. Also, Sellocity comes with step-by-step video training to help you get started immediately. And there's a Facebook user group too for you to join in and share your questions and experiences with exactly the same kind of like-minded e-commerce entrepreneurs just like you. So first things first, let's talk about our rapid store deployment system. With just a few clicks of a mouse, you can deploy a pre-configured, pre-optimized store directly to your server, and you can do it all in under 5 minutes. All you have to do from there is add branding and start adding your products. Next up, Sellocity's drag and drop store builder. You certainly do not have to know any coding at all, and all you have to do is drag and drop and boom. Your store is set up in minutes and you can create any page you like. We have dozens of professionally designed, easily customizable templates for you to choose from, so your e-commerce business will be up and running faster than you ever thought possible. And you can do so many awesome things with Sellocity. For example, when it comes to presenting your products to buyers, instead of lackluster listings, they'll be seeing a customized sales message. Just imagine your conversions going through the roof when your customers' shopping experience is enhanced with these options. With all the built-in scarcity options and many other high-powered instant conversion boosters, you can present the products exactly how you want to. And again, this is all astonishingly simple and easy to set up with Sellocity's built-in out-of-the-box functionality. We don't stop there. You can instantly set up a focused e-commerce funnel, which is like a white-hot free plus shipping magnet to draw paying customers to your checkout. Now, on top of that, add one-click upsells and a personalized thank you pages, and you've got a system that makes it so much easier to generate sales and money. No other platform has been able to unify multi-product e-commerce and focused funnel commerce at the same time. You'll be able to set up optimized sales pages to share through social media and paid media, including with a buyer-inducing scarcity features, compelling action, and profits. You also have the power of one-page shopping, where the checkout appears right below the product when they click Add to Cart, completely eliminating the need for distracting page refreshing. This is very powerful. We also have express payment functionality, where all the information for the payment is all ready to go for existing logged-in users, and you'll be getting paid quicker than ever before too. With powerful sales page design and blistering fast checkout abilities like these, are you starting to see how you'll be able to tap into a piece of that huge $2.3 trillion e-commerce goldmine? But Sellocity gives you even more. We are fully social commerce integrated, allowing you to market to your exact audience wherever they are on social media, including 1.5 billion users on Facebook, 320 million users on Twitter, 100 million users on Pinterest, and so much more. Well, and of course, we're 100% mobile friendly, and you can even edit your products right from the front of your store with just one click. And a lot of people love importing their products from AliExpress. Well, we've got a built-in importer that with just a few clicks of the mouse allows you to find the exact product you want and automatically add it to your Sellocity store. Sellocity will also import your products from any existing store to yours, including Shopify, Amazon, eBay, and many more. Now, I couldn't tell you absolutely every single detail that Sellocity gives you full control over, even if I spoke for a full hour. But here are just a few more benefits of using Sellocity as your self-hosted e-commerce platform. Your store listings can be translated automatically into as many languages as you like. That'll give you access to regions and niches you never even thought you would be able to reach before. We have a fully automated drop shipping engine that ensures you never have to see, touch, or handle a product from vendors you add directly to your store. We also hook up directly and automatically to leading print-on-demand vendors, so you can sell your custom t-shirts, mugs, and more on 100% autopilot. The smart shipping function lets you quickly set up rule-based shipping orders, and it even calculates taxes and everything else you need to simplify your shipping. SmartMail helps you build trigger-based email campaigns based on actions and individual interests, bringing your buyers back to your store time and again, and keep your profits flowing. Sellocity also automatically optimizes your SEO to leverage free traffic, along with an optimized design, checkout, and buying experience, dramatically reducing store and cart abandonment rates across the board, and will allow you to consistently grow your e-commerce profits. Not only that, but any payment processor can be used in your store. You can use Stripe, PayPal, Braintree, Authorize.net, and hundreds more. Unlike other platforms, we don't restrict your options or penalize you with fees, on top of the outrageous monthly fees you're already paying through the nose for. And of course, you can sell digital products as well as physical products with Sellocity, and with the auto-created policy pages and templates, you'll be using your time effectively and potentially saving yourself hundreds or thousands of dollars of what you'd have to pay a lawyer to draw up those legal pages for you and not even know if they were done right. Simply put, Sellocity gives you total command of your e-commerce empire, whether you're an established and experienced e-commerce entrepreneur, or if for the first time today, sitting into the e-commerce captain's chair. Now, by this point, you might be also fed up with the ongoing fees, lack of training and support, and the constant technical frustrations of third-party platforms you've been using, and that you're ready to go ahead and make the switch to Sellocity. Or you may be new, but ready to get your hands on some of that $2.3 trillion. That money, and remember, it's growing to $4.1 trillion by the end of 2020, is out there. It's headed for somebody's pocket, so why not yours? Why not you? You have right here the exact tool you need to access that e-commerce goldmine. It's time to get in on this awesome opportunity before the 7-day window expires. Grab Sellocity for yourself right now. Get on the fast track to e-commerce success by clicking that buy button below. Let's look for a moment at social proof. You've heard about my success in e-commerce, but what about Sellocity itself? Sellocity is built upon a fully secure and proven e-commerce framework that powers more than 37% of all online stores. That's over 1 million installs, and that's more than 3 times that of our nearest competitor. So there's zero question that with Sellocity, you're getting a proven and secure self-hosted platform. And we should cover that. Why is it important that you host your store yourself? Well, what I have to share next foretells a future of misery for those who remain with their bad choice of a third-party platform for their store. Not too long ago, on October 21st of 2016, hackers knocked out the infrastructure holding up one of the biggest third-party e-commerce platforms. Over 300,000 stores were disrupted or taken offline. Millions in revenue was lost. Hackers are always using new and more dangerous weapons of mass disruption, and the number, duration, and complexity of these attacks are all on the rise. In plain English, these attacks during which your store that's hosted on a big target is down and you won't be making any sales, and it's only going to get worse and worse. Much, much worse, in fact. That alone should be enough to make you want to get out of the firing line that hosting your online store with this huge target drags you into. And if you're new and you don't have an online store yet, then let me ask you this. Why would you want to hitch your future to that dead weight? No, the safe, smart move is to get Sellocity right now. Get out of the firing line, get your own personally hosted e-commerce store. And with Sellocity, that puts you in full control of your e-commerce business. No one else. You see, when visitors have good experiences, they tend to buy. But when they can't even see your store because it's part of a giant cyber attack, they'll leave and never come back. The point I'm making is this. When your store is powered by Sellocity on your own self-hosted website, it won't be a target for hackers. In fact, even when you're doing 7 figures in revenue a year, they still won't be able to notice it, so your store will stay online. Why? Because from a hacker's point of view, there's very little to be gained from attacking you. To them, you're just one very small fish in a very big pond. There are much larger targets. That's a major driving force behind the e-commerce revolution, and I know you can see why. Over the past 2 years, I've poured my heart and soul into the development of this platform. And that's why I can confidently stand behind the quality and functionality of Sellocity and everything I say it will do for you 100%. So with that said, I am also giving you a full 30-day money-back guarantee. My team and I built Sellocity to help the little guy get out of being enslaved by the big, uncaring third-party platforms with their crushing fees and more, and to give you the functionality and flexibility I know from long experience that you need. And that is the gravity behind my guarantee. That belief and the drive to create a real option for e-commerce store owners, and that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt Sellocity is right for you. In fact, that's the sensible reason why you should go ahead and buy Sellocity. Whether you're new or experienced, you ought to know by now what Sellocity brings you in ability and profitability are absolutely second to none. It makes sense to stop or avoid ever paying huge ongoing monthly payments. It makes sense to avoid the firing line of cyber attacks on the big third-party platforms. It makes complete sense to get the profit-boosting functionality of smart commerce. And with predictive real-time analytics, audience insights, conversion boosters, and increased customer engagement brought to you only by Sellocity, would you be the one to turn your back on a $2.3 trillion gold mine? No. Only an insane person would. So click the button below to buy Sellocity right now and get started today on the best and easiest and smartest ways to generate a 6 or 7 figure income online. Now, if you haven't clicked that buy button yet, I have to wonder why. I also have to remind you, as it's my duty, that the cart will only be open for the next few days. And the closer we get to November 24th, the closer you are to locking yourself out. And that tremendous goldmine of opportunity to which Sellocity gives you the key. When that short period expires, Sellocity will never again be available for this incredibly low one-time investment. With the comprehensive training videos to help you quickly set up your store, with a Facebook group to participate in and get answers from, and with the smart commerce tools leading the e-commerce revolution to bring you more revenue and more profits with every step you take. Just 7 days. Every minute that passes is a minute lost, and then it will be gone. The cold fact that third-party e-commerce platforms nickel and dime their customers for shoddy and incomplete functionality upsets me no end. It ought to upset you too, and if you're a current customer of theirs, you almost certainly feel exactly the same way. If you haven't had this negative ongoing experience yet because you're new, then let me pat you on the back for having avoided this mess so far. But without Sellocity, that's your only other option. The cold, uncaring hand of the third-party platforms reaching into your wallet every month for higher and higher fees, starting off your business in the hole, hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars behind before you've barely even started, left standing there in the dark not knowing what to do next. Everything about that angers me, and that's why I created Sellocity in the first place, instead of having your nose rubbed in it by a company that doesn't care, because it thinks you have no choice and laughs. I'm giving you that choice right now. Sellocity is the way out, the escape from third-party platform enslavement, to full and total control over your own e-commerce business and future. The templates, the automation to get you set up in minutes, the step-by-step training videos we provide make it easy, and the conversion tools Sellocity gives you make each and every customer worth more, and that adds up in your bank account fast. No one who's remotely sane would turn their back on a $2.3 trillion industry, and an industry growing to $4.1 trillion over the next 3 years, in which people are making the easiest and smartest money out there. That gold mine is right there, just a click away and within your reach. With Sellocity, a piece of it can be yours. Are you excited? You should be, and well done on sensing the massive opportunity here. But I must stress that the clock is ticking. You only have one choice. Get Sellocity now, get in on having your own self-hosted e-commerce store, get all the training and smart commerce tools Sellocity gives you before the very limited time to access that gold mine runs out. Go ahead and click the buy button below and join us in the e-commerce winner circle right now.